This is a summary of what came in Heated, featuring Director of Public Services Mark Littlewood, Tory MP Esther McVeigh, and broadcaster Nina Mishkov discussing explosive new crime statistics. The panel revealed that foreign nationals are 3 times as likely to commit sexual offences as Brits, despite making up just 9.3% of the population. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated.
Do we really trust them to sort it out now? Let's get towards my panel. We have got Director of Public Services Mark Littlewood, we've got Tory MP Esther McVeigh and broadcaster Nina Mishkov. Yeah, Mark, so basically this week alone, in fact, it's only Wednesday, isn't it? So far, in the last 3 days, we've now been given a load of stats that show that we were basically right all along.
Yeah, conclusive proof.
Yeah.
Look, I think there is this rather touching but unbelievably naive liberal fantasy that all cohorts, all cultures, nationalities behave in exactly the same way. And they don't. Some cultures, some nationalities, we can see from these statistics, this particularly about sex crimes, have a much higher propensity to commit those crimes. Just a fact. And you can speculate on the causes of that, what the cultural sort of backdrop is to that might encourage it, but it is a fact. And I would have thought that if you could therefore derive from that our approach and policy to immigration should be different to different cohorts. That if, for example...
was the idea that in some cultures, like in Afghanistan, women or girls, as it turns out, are just property, really, and that we were told, oh no, that won't happen over here. Well, it has happened now. It's happened explicitly in the case today in Scotland, where a fully grown Afghan man raped a 15-year-old schoolgirl and then basically said he didn't think he'd done anything wrong and that back home that would have been all right. So we've imported these kind of problems
again. The scales have fallen from people's eyes, and we can now analyse it. It was Dominic Raab not so long ago wanted to start doing this sort of data on nationality, and everybody called him a racist, and he couldn't do it, and he didn't. And we as the Conservative Party then didn't have the strength to fight that cause through. But I think times have changed rapidly.
Well, they have, and OK, if the right thing gets done in the end, then fair enough. But there's a load of people on those Labour benches, Nina, who will have been calling everyone racist.
The Conservative government, I agree with you, was far too politically correct. I'm glad we're on the same page there.
OK.
The thing is, this comes from lack of integration. This, you talk about...
It's not integration.
Yeah, but everyone was called racist for pointing that out.
No.
Near where I grew up, you could see it happening. You could see it happening all around you, and you weren't allowed to say anything about it.
When there's a lack of integration. And
it's not integration. This isn't integration. It's education. It's different cultures.
Education with integration.
Police releasing that statement, or Sadiq Khan released that statement.
King Charles.
Or King Charles.
They're all
exactly. Well, King Charles doesn't have to come into contact with that much diversity, does he?
Stay out of politics.
He doesn't live a huge distance away from Edgware Road. Maybe he'd do well to walk up and down it every now and again. But the police, for the police to say, hang on a second, Nina, for the police to say diversity is our greatest strength, and we've got the crime.
Prosecute them and get rid of them.
You cannot deport hundreds of thousands of people.
Look, you start deporting foreign nationals when they've committed a crime.
Deport.
What I would also like to point out...
Patrick, your point, I think, is bang on right. It is, anyone who says diversity is our greatest strength is simply wrong. You might like diversity, you may consider it one feature of the UK that you like, but to seriously believe diversity is the greatest strength we have in the UK is nonsense.
From these ghastly facts that the whole of society is...
You can extrapolate
and growing up with values that Andrew Tate espouses. So we are...
But Nina, all of those are problems, but they're different problems. What this report shows is foreign nationals are twice as likely as Brits to commit these crimes.
We are breeding a generation of young British boys
who will have the same attitudes as foreign...
Where's the feminism,
Nina, all I want to say is you can have both of these things can be true. Let's not merge them.
But seriously, come on, where is... why are feminists so quiet about this?